Guardian, and The Nation.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
Let's get started with the Punch right here. Under Buhari, Tinubu, 500 generals forced despite rising insurgency. 2027, Abure, OT, Labour Party factions at war over Obi ADC pact. Economic recovery has begun. Edun. Delta deploys Airbus A330-900 Neo on Nigeria route. CBN palms $1.25 billion into fuel import. Others. Dangote begins crude oil production soon, according to a report. Soludo's 1 million naira promise for voters to curb apathy, according to ABGA. Babachir Lawal labels APC Fugitives Haven as ex-governorship candidate joins ADC. 5 pregnant Ondo girls rescued from baby factory. Owner arrested. All these and more on the front page of The Punch. Moving on now to the Daily Trust. Farmers, federal government disagree over drop in food prices. High rent driving us out of Abuja. Residents. Killings, Nigerian Muslims also victims. Vatican Cardinal. 5 teenagers die in Gombe boat mishap. Dangote refinery expands capacity to 1.4 million barrels per day. National Assembly Committee proposes 6 new states. Federal government urged to designate Katankwe Hill and waterfalls as national park. Government or police, rather, accused of backing hoodlums to demolish houses in Plateau community. All these and more on the Daily Trust. Moving on now to the Vanguard. NECA, MAN, Nasima rejects Senate's NSITF takeover. Property demolition in Lagos. Town unions petition UN, ECOWAS courts. Some Yahoo boys are geniuses, require redirection, not condemnation. Peter Obi. NDLEA uncovers UK-bound cocaine in cream containers, meth in water heater. Gunmen kill police officer, injure 1 in Benue attack. Police bust baby factory, rescue 5 victims, arrest suspects. Enugu government arrests man for defiling 2 daughters. Buhari was let down by praise singers, Governor Sule. Anambra 2025. ADC accuses Soludo of voter inducement ahead of election. All these and more on the Vanguard. Let's move on now to our next stop, which is the Guardian. 767 local government areas without active websites amid autonomy. 3 trillion naira yearly windfall. Fragile structures. Eagles derail opposition as PDP fumes, SDP splinters. Organized private sector opposes move to amend NSITF Act. Resident doctors to begin strike Friday over unmet demands. Ayedatiwa clears backlog of Ondo police salary arrears. It takes 62 signatures to pay one NDDC contractor, says Undoma Eba. While we are expanding our refinery to 1.4 million barrels per day by Dangote. All these and more on the front page of The Guardian. And our final stop this morning is The Nation. Dangote Refinery eyes $55 billion turnover on 1.4 million barrels per day expansion. How PDP governors tackled or settled for Turkey as consensus candidate. Nigeria records $50 billion in cryptocurrency trading. Youth Council to boost young persons' role in service. Agric Radio's health app will improve rural access. All this and more on The Nation today. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation. You can also call these numbers to share your thoughts. 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869. And on WhatsApp, you can call this number or send a voice note or message to 08099930137. Please, once you get through on the phone lines, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and let's talk. Good morning.
Hello? Gabriel, Gabriel, don't mind me. Sorry. Itodo, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Itodo, my name is Omar.
Please go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, I'm talking about the killings. The report that a certain Christian leader talked about it like it wasn't the Christian leader attacked. I bet you know it, but it's only Nnamdi Kanu and Mr. Trump that sees this as more or less a religious crisis, a religious killing. The Muslims and Christians are affected. A terrorist is a terrorist, regardless of his religion. Anybody who can take a arm against another person is a terrorist. That's what it is. So don't call it probably a Muslim killer or no, a Christian killer. They are all terrorists. We dealt with as such. Thank you very much.
All right, Omar. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Welcome.
Thank you. Opus Manam. I greet you all the listeners.
Go ahead, Okwi.
About PDP and their national convention. What they should do is to call Atiku back to the party and give him a party candidate to present them in 2027 election. Yes. That's what they can do to make sure that people will come back to the party. Yes. Then issue of insecurity. Killing here, killing there. Killing in Nigeria is not more issue. They only specialize in 2027, how to get power. And Nigeria continue dying. If you say that you are well at this, you hate the tribe, you hate the Buhari.
All right.
I don't hate anybody, but what I'm trying to say is to make sure that security is heightened. And if you can know that they cannot be able to do that, you resign. Thank you. Have a nice celebration. God bless you.
Have a good morning. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We'll run through some quick messages before we go on this break. Happy birthday, Ozzo Francis Ndamani on Facebook. And he says government at all levels should collaborate and tackle the spate of kidnapping, banditry, and killings in the country.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Listen to the special announcement from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
The seasonal malaria chemoprevention campaign has commenced in the FCT.
The campaign involves the distribution of malaria preventive medicines that protect children who are 3 to 59 months of age from malaria.
The medicine is called SPAC, sulfadoxine pyrimethamine, SP, plus amodiaquin, AQ.
The SPAC are of two types. The one with the orange pack is for children between 3 months and less than 12 months, while the one with the red pack is for children who are from 12 months to 59 months of age.
Government-trained community drug distributors wearing SMC-branded uniforms will visit your houses, markets, quarters, estates, and barracks from June to October to distribute these life-saving medicines to eligible children.
These trained community drug distributors will visit your households once each month from June to October.
The community drug distributors will guide parents and caregivers on how to administer the first dose of SPAC to eligible children, and they will do so in the presence of parents. They will also instruct the parents and caregivers on how to administer the day 2 and day 3 doses of SPAC. In addition, the community drug distributors will issue SMC record card to each child that received SPAC.
The parents and caregivers are to keep the SMC child record card in a safe place, which will be requested by the community drug distributors in the subsequent administration of SPAC.
Remember, SPAC does not treat malaria. Do not give it to a sick child. Take sick children to the nearest health center for appropriate diagnosis and treatment.
All family members, especially children and pregnant mothers, should sleep inside long-lasting insecticide-treated nets to prevent malaria.
For a malaria-free Nigeria, play your part. Ensure your child takes the malaria preventive medicines today and have healthy children free from malaria.
This message is from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. It is 6:30 a.m. Let's get to more of your reactions. Good morning. Welcome.
Steven,
Yes,
so
good.
happy you're back. We can get you now.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
So please help me tell who sang for God to put it on their platform so that people will know. And our people were not happy. Mrs. Obeza calling.
Welcome.
Yes, please. Very important, because somebody that called me this morning said, don't you go online except you want to see him. They are back. So that's the love we have for one another.
Thank you.
The voice.
Yes, please.
Farmers, FG disagree over reduction of food price in the market. Farmers say that the federal government approved the importation of certain food items, rice, beans, maize, millet, wheat, and so on. Therefore, making the products in the market to drop. FG says because of intervention that the prices of commodities going down. The question is, for those of us that are listening that will go read the article, we know the truth. Fertilizer is expensive. In fact, the input for farming is expensive. How would these farmers break even, talk more of making profit? It's so biting that people are regretting farming this year. Now, why is it that the price of groundnut oil, palm oil, other things are not coming? Only rice. Once you have rice, you are happy. Why? The price of fuel is still expensive. The truth is, all these are artificial measures. Let me round off because of time. The voice.
Yes.
If you are a farmer and you are thinking that you want to keep your produce to sell it next year, it will drop more than this. Do you know why? All this intervention, election is around the corner. You know, I told us that any moment from now, we will have temporary ease. So do not say you want to keep your rice, your ground. Go and sell it like that. Sometimes market, they happen like that. I bought a bag of 50 kg of rice with seal, 55,000 here in Buhari. I don't go just call the name because I don't want to market it. So it is what it is. When Baba Buhari left, it was 40. So the difference is not too much. Farmers now, well done. No.
All right.
No easy to be a farmer in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning to Dickie Itodo. Uncle Likey, good morning, sir. Gwaza Max, Ojo, the next president. My name is Salasi. Want to start by talking about the security. From Buhari to Tinubu, over 500 generals retire. And we are talking of insecurity. Look at over the number of these people being forcefully retired. So I think government, something needs to be done about this insecurity. Look at what's still happening in Benue. Again, some attacks in Benue. Then come to the issue of this farming issue of a thing. Honestly, just like what Mrs. Omeza say, government should see how they will reduce the prices of fertilizer and the chemicals being used. I'm telling you, they are discouraging farmers from farming as from next year, because most of the people won't farm. Just like what she said. The prices of rice and corn and other sorghum are coming down. How about the prices of red oil and the groundnut oil? They are not coming down. The prices of plantain and so on is so high. So I think government must do something to see how they subsidize the price of fertilizer. If a farmer can buy fertilizer at the rate of 10,000 naira, not at the rate of almost 60 to 70,000 naira, you buy a bag of fertilizer and you are expecting a farmer after spending his fortune, then the next year and the prices of these goods are coming down. No, government should go for the chemicals and see how they subsidize the price so that they can encourage people. Even me, I will be going to farm. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is CJ.
Welcome, CJ. Go ahead, sir.
And NDDC, 60-something signature before they pay the contractor the money.
Yes.
You see what you are saying? We are saying 60-something signature. That is 60-something people should sign before they pay contractor. How does the project move forward? And the Igbo Union write to UN, ECOWAS, which means no hope in judiciary in Nigeria. Nobody trusts judiciary. All the atrocity, calamity that's happening to the people, for the people's property, no any judiciary. Why the Lagos state government should stop it? All those people that approve all those infrastructure, where are they? Are they going after them? Itodo, insecurity. I always saying it. Nigeria never starts to solve the problem of insecurity until they go for the roots. Go for the sponsors. The sponsors are not living in the bush. The sponsor is in a town, in a city, Abuja here, Lagos, Port Harcourt. That's where the sponsor is. All those people, it's just the full soldier of the sponsors. If you arrest them, kill them, the sponsors will recruit more. Thank you. Have a nice.
Have a good day as well. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We'll now run through some of your messages and voice notes on the WhatsApp platform 08099930137. That is the number for you to send your messages to. And Moazo John Lasisi in Jigobrari says, drop in food prices. We're yet to see the reflection in the marketplace. What we need is food for all. And Fitzgerald in Airport Road, yes, I did. Thank you so much for asking. Politicians with titles like Prince or Cardinal are often more concerned with their own interests than the welfare of citizens. The real question is, who are the perpetrators of violence in Plateau, Benue, and Southern Kaduna? Why do they seem to operate with impunity? And when will they be brought to justice? Is the question that Fitzgerald in Airport Road is asking this morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Omar Dudua. I'm transmitting live and direct from Gbagbalada, Abuja. Soludo was accused of vote inducement. It's not only vote inducement, yo. This man is trying to buy vote. Yes, with state money, state tax money. So every word he won, he will give them 1 million naira. For what? That is shop money. What did that one go to do in their life? See erosion everywhere, see the road, see everything. You see? So that is one thing with our politicians. They have already inflicted us with hungry. So when the election times come, they were just giving us peanut. Pim out. We started rushing it. Before we know, they will buy our brain, they will buy our heart, they will buy our everything, and rule for another 4 years again. I pity Anambra State people. Now, Peter Obi said that the Yahoo boys are jealous. Criminal. What is wrong with this man? Okay, arm robbers self are jealous. Mumu they do arm robber. Kidnappers are jealous. Mumu they do kidnappers. This man instead of him to face his party crisis and resolve it. Yahoo boys are jealous. Kidnappers are jealous too.
My name is Dimi Odeni, voicing this message from Airport Road. When policemen are being owed salaries, how do we expect them to perform effectively and efficiently? Why should they be owed salary? Policemen that are providing security for the people that are expected to maintain law and order. Then number two, I learned that Ayedatiwa, the governor of Ondo State, that cleared backlog of their salaries in Ondo State. What is happening to the federal government? Why? Why should the state governor take over that responsibility? Please, let's do the needful. Let's do the right thing at the right time so that we expect the best from our law enforcement agents. Thank you.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Happy New Week. I am Evangelist Polycarp recording this voice note from Garki, Abuja. I want to talk on the headline that says police invades a baby factory, rescue 5 and demolish the baby factory. It's a welcome idea. Seriously, we cannot afford to be hearing this kind of thing. It's very unfair. Is God happy with us by doing this kind of thing we're doing? It's a sin. So we should make sure, government should make sure they trace those people, destroy those places, and make sure that never happen again. And again, I want to talk on resident doctors want to go on strike by Friday. Please, federal government should not allow that to happen. Because when doctors are on strike, seriously, our people are suffering. Because most people don't afford going to a private hospital. So government should do the needful. God bless Nigeria Info. God bless us all.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts at 6:40 right here. We're going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them. You can join the conversation. We're also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation as well. Dr. Mrs. Omar Laborer in Owerri says, is development possible anywhere? Misappropriation and shoddy deals made their way as an endemic national ethos where conscience is murdered for political gain, self-will raised above that of collective imprudence and prudence, honesty and hard work for dishonesty, where the future is mortgaged for immediate gratification and all related behaviors and cultures of corruption. Why is evil being allowed to ravage our polity unchallenged? The questions that she's asking this morning. And Jude Uja says, we need electoral reforms. Nigeria is not ready for democracy. While Oyewale Fatila, genocide in Nigeria, it's a human tragedy, not a victim competition. Violence spares no faith or tribe. Muslims, Christians, traditionalists all bury loved ones in this senseless wave. No Nigerian deserves death over religion, ethnicity, or location. We need unity, not division on suffering scales. Demand justice, accountability, security for all. Terrorists and bandits kill without asking creed. Nigeria must drop blame games and confront the true enemy, is how Oyewale Fatila ends his thoughts. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning. My name is Adola Victor from Bisalagi.
Please go ahead.
ADC calling APC a party of fugitives. What is ADC? ADC is not different from the APC. Is the fake politicians, frustrated politicians who are desperate. They are camping in ADC, and they are from APC, and they are from PDP. So they are not different. So the Nigerians know them. We know Atiku very well. We know David Mark. We know Benny. We know all of them camping in the ADC. These are frustrated politicians, wounded politicians from APC and from PDP. So they should not defeat Nigerians. We know that. Then as for the people who say they want to cause problem in this country, especially the people in ADC, we will not allow them to rule this country. But politically, they are failed, and they are wounded politicians, and they will continue to fail. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. I hope you had a pleasant weekend.
I did. How are you?
Very well. I remember Humble Sofa Bakr Ali Ketinopechin. I'm calling from PW Kubwa. Yes, the economic recovery plan is working, and I hope it will stay consistent and continue to work. The reason why Nigerians are not feeling the positive impact of this economic recovery is because of the soaring energy cost. Itodo, the prices of commodities and services, and some services are drastically dropping. You understand? But the reason why
can you give instances of these services that are drastically dropping so we have an idea?
Instances of services, I say commodities, okay, services.
Yes. What exactly is dropping? If we're to look at it.
Food, food stuff, man.
But farmers are saying that's not true. They are at loggerheads with the federal government.
They are saying it's not true.
Yes.
I bought mudu of gari yesterday 700. It's not true. I bought mudu of beans yesterday 1.5 as opposed to 3 weeks ago that I bought. I bought 3 weeks ago mudu of beans 1,800. Yesterday I bought it 1.5. I bought mudu of gari last 3 weeks 1,200. I bought it 700. So I don't know who is lying. Maybe me that bought it 700, and I know it's even cheaper in some places and maybe higher in some places. So I don't know whether it is me that is lying or this thing. I bought a mudu of, what do we call it? A mudu of sugar about 2-3 weeks ago, around 2,700. Yesterday I bought it 2.5. So I don't know who is lying, me or federal government. I bought, I think about 3 weeks ago, I bought a bag of rice 62,000. As of yesterday, it is around 59,000 in the same shop. I don't know whether it is me that is lying or if the federal government is lying. If something is if something has changed, we should change its change. If it goes up, we say it goes up. We don't build country, we don't build nation by lying. We should say the way it is. The price of fuel, the price of cooking gas, that it is what is affecting transportation and affecting production. If something can be done about this too, people will feel more positive impact of this drop. But if you buy, for instance, in Kano, you can get bag of rice less than 50,000. But how much will you use to transport it to Abuja? They'll be telling you that one bag you pay 7,000, 8,000. Is it not better you just go and buy it here?
But
so that is it.
If the farmers are the receiving end, because the concern right now for them is the reason for this price drop, which you have gone on to reel out, is due to the importation window opened by the federal government, and that they are at a loss because farm inputs are really expensive and they can't exactly make any profit from the products that the producers.
You say what? Farm what?
Farm inputs.
What I know are expensive is. Please, can I know the definition of what farm inputs are? Because I know all farm stuff are import free. So I don't know what we are talking about, sir. Both the machines and other farm related stuff, they have been made to be import free. There's import duty free on them. So I don't know.
All right, let's give room for others to share their thoughts. Thank you. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead. No, finish your thoughts. Finish your thoughts.
Mama Z said these things.
Mm-hmm.
Before our local farmers start producing, we bought imported rice. Don't good luck, 8,000, 6,000, 8,000, 50 kg. But immediately the local one start, it shoot to 20,000, shoot to 30,000, shoot to... me I know they understand though.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's get to you now. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Yes, sir, welcome.
I was on a happy new week.
It was good. Welcome, sir. Good morning.
God bless you. God bless all the callers and minister of Nigeria from.
Go ahead.
Just last week we didn't get you. I don't know what happened to the station.
We're back now.
Okay, welcome back. This is a lovely brother for Nigeria.
Go ahead.
The economic is going by the federal government. Mr. Itodo.
Yes.
Some people say the food stuff will come down, this thing will come down. Where is the money? There's no money. As anybody, even marketers, as their own market. Some people have said the food cheap because of they need money to talk that so people go back to their various places, their various places. I'm telling you, everything is down in this country. Contractors have not been paid. The students are suffering. Many things are collapsed. There's no find them in the country. Go to bank. So maybe we can always say that they are going to bank. If we go back and I go see bank are sleeping in the bank because there's no money to go and deposit. And people are telling you that this is from that. Even if it costs, where is the money? God demands for everything government that thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We'll run through some of your messages on the WhatsApp platform right here. We're starting to wind down on this conversation this morning. Dangote Refinery to expand production to 1.4 million barrels per day. Very good. Dangote is a private business. What about government, taxpayers, refineries? There's a question that Pa Andrew A. Odoimo in Suleja is asking this morning. I noticed that in Nigeria, hunger has become a big problem to the poor. People now suffer from ulcer and many other diseases. Meanwhile, it can continue like this. Tinubu should find, or can't continue, you meant to say? Is that it? Tinubu should find a solution to hardship to prevent people from dying of hunger and poverty, is what he says. And Chukwugozie Onu in Madala says Buhari was misled by praise singers. Same thing is happening in Tinubu's government. There are always praise singers in every government. God help Nigeria and Nigerians. Should we now be blaming praise singers as the reason for things not going smoothly and the government being, in quote, misled? Should that be it? Because this narrative always gets painted about praise singers, having to be the ones who are not giving the true picture of things. But if you are in charge of an office, in this regard, the president of a country, you should know every single thing happening in Nigeria and you should be aware. Else, why exactly are you in that office? If you would blame a group of persons as the reason why you don't know what's going on. It's a bit concerning, don't you think? Well, we have a handful of voice notes, so I'll take as many as I can before we wrap this up. Let's get to you first. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Jamilu Utaku. I want to make use of this opportunity to greet my people, Salasi, Mazi Destiny, Anthony, Momizi, and Aleja Abbas, and Ojo, the next president. When you look at some of our newspaper heading, honestly, I'm very particular about insecurity. No matter what, the primary assignment of every government is to secure the life of people. So I want the government to make sure that they beef security at all means. And then secondly, about the price of goods and commodities in the market. Government, what they are doing, we are pleased with what the government are doing, because no matter what they want to do, we are not ready to feed ourselves now with the level of insecurity we have. So let government continue importing what we don't have for now. If as time goes on, the country is balanced, we can be able to feed ourselves, because that is the same mistake former President Buhari did. It did leave us in the hand of rice farmers. For good 8 years, they suffer us, so that we cannot be able to eat rice. But now, we can be able to eat small. So let the government make sure that no matter what people want to say, there are a lot of people that are happy with some of their policies. If they can be able to import something that we can buy affordable, it's better than buying it at the expensive price. So we are pleased with some policies of the government that are reducing the price of goods, whether it's artificial or not. Or even the hardship is artificial hardship. So let it be artificial solution. Thank you very much. My name is Jamilu Utaku.
Good morning, family. My name is Omo Voodoo. We are talking about the railway. Please, we should beg the federal government. I travel to Delta. From Abuja to Delta, I spend more than 13 hours. The road is bad. With the train, at least we can spend just 7 hours. We beg them to do the tracks so that we can get free movement. Thank you.
Brother, I greet you from Bori Area Council. My name is Mike. Let's tell ourselves the truth. This is the harvest time. There's nobody that will tell you that the food item is dropping. Why is dropping? Because everybody is harvesting. This is the period that they are planting their. This is the period that they are harvesting their yam. If you want to talk of food dropping, wait till the month of April, when everybody don't gather everything in his house. But from now to February, they will still be having, because like that January, February, that is the period that they will be working on yams. But now, someone to come up and tell you that it's dropping, it's a lie. What are they doing that they think dropping? This is the harvest time. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Well, Lunameka and Karimo say, so if prices of food come down by 2%, we should sing praises to the government. If I may ask, what were the prices of these commodities before May 29, 2023? All these and more answers needed, and the questions asked by Nemeka. Let's go to the live feed as we wrap things up in less than 2 minutes. Right here. Okay, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Let's what is the price of cooking gas, granite oil, palm oil, fuel, transportation, rent, and so on? Farming inputs include fertilizers. These are the thoughts shared by 1465. Okay, a good place to wrap things up at this point. We'll go on the break. When we come back at 7 o'clock, it'll be time for the lead today. And we'll look at a new proposal by a committee as to the addition of more states. Can Nigeria handle adding more states? Is that what we need right now? The review panel says there's a need, a proposal for 6 new states in the country. Is that what we really need? Saying that some states are not viable and can barely even handle themselves and have to depend on allocations every month to be able to run. What development is coming to these states in the first place? Get into that at 7 o'clock and get to hear your thoughts. So do well to stay tuned and be a part of that.
sports after this.